we're starting. I just wanted to say hi, get everyone's attention. Hi to everybody on the live streams. Welcome to the 12th Annual Toronto Disability Pride March.
I just wanted to start off by asking you what you feel the Disability Pride March means to you.
I think it means bringing more awareness to ableism and to the discrimination that disabled people face.
Disability Pride March means to me community and ease acceptance of all disabilities regardless. So I live with physical disabilities as well as neurodiversities. So it's not being invisible, it's being enough.
It's about spreading the message about all the oppression that is still, that we're facing in our community and trying to make some progress.
I want to talk about how disability justice is about collective liberation. Ableism is tied to all oppression: colonialism, white supremacy, capitalism, patriarchy, and so on. Capitalism is what reduces our value to the exploitable labor that we produce. Patriarchy is what defines our roles and needs in society, in our families, and in relationships of all kinds based on our reproductive responsibilities. Colonialism and white supremacy segregate us into hierarchies, deciding who is and isn't worthy of being defined as human and who is fodder to fuel the machines of conquest. These oppressive systems reduce us down to our bodies, severing our humanity from our minds and hearts to make us expendable and controllable.
Where do you feel we could improve as a society on accessibility issues within the next 5 years?
I don't know how much time I have, but one of the things I think is really important is, to have access around removal of structural barriers. But I also think the barriers are in part people's attitudes. And I think, you've got to be doing that work simultaneously. You can't be doing one without the other.
Accessibility organizing needs to be led by the poorest people inside the community and also racialized people. In general, speaking to the regular people out there who just want to do something is to get involved and come out and protest, because this is how we make incremental changes in policy. If we have numbers behind us and we're actually pushing specific policies, that's how we can actually make change.
I think the disability community and our allies are doing a great job of pushing forward accessibility, but I think politicians, policymakers, researchers, anybody with a sense of power to actually change the systems that we're in need to start actually listening, and not just listening, but actually taking action and realizing that just listening doesn't do anything. We need to get action to have action. We need to stop grandfathering buildings in for access. We need to stop assuming that those of us with neurodiversities can't live independently. We need to stop assuming that people with disabilities deserve to live on the poverty line. We need to start treating every single person with dignity and respect.
Well, that's a big thing. The TTC, lately what they're doing with the elevator system, like just now, you come down there, it's like, to get up to the street, you get mixed up which elevator you're going up to the street on. And it's like, well, if you go to that one, you could go, 300 yards to get to the other elevator. This is not good for people with walkers and canes. They should have 2 elevators on every platform that go straight up to the street, so that people, can, in case one's broken, they don't have to go to some other subway stop or somewhere else and be late for an appointment or whatever else.
Because things break.
So, when they talk about accessibility, to have true accessibility, you need 2 elevators on every platform in case one breaks. So it's a joke what's been going on. Nobody calls this out publicly, so, we got to get more people to realize what's going on.
But it's important to open your eyes, your mind, and your heart to see each other as individuals. The colonized peoples who ravaged the lands of Indigenous communities and marginalized vulnerable communities, Pride people in the queer community, people in the deaf community, we're still here. The IBPOC community, We have to take stock and learn from our Indigenous brothers and sisters on our road to reconciliation. We have to work together and collaboratively to lift each other up in celebration. So, happy Disability Pride, everyone.